Lions riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. ETN again. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Working quickly here. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. First down. Here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Dak throwing again. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Warren once more. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 48. His first throw is an interception. There he goes on the right side. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates...
And he gets it on a sneak. Touchdown! points. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
Number 3, Jerry Jeudy. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Ken, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, plant was closed.
And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here's Prescott. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Warren here from the gun. Still going past the 40. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow. 15, yellow.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, Warren. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Pushing for the end zone, and it holds the football. It's not loose.
Okay, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Prescott. Completed over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. He's at the 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Brought in right side by Moore. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Complete beyond the marker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Cade. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Warren running between the tackles. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That'll be complete to Burks. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Yellow.
Trying an inside give to Ward. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll try it left with Etienne. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Lions looking at first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They go right back to Etienne. Open space inside the 40. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe you on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions been...
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, like both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Fits it through the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. This is Ingram working the left side. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So he's able to bring the return to a stop, but now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Okay, in a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Down the field, he's got Wilson. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
This is to Harris working the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chased out to his right. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. they're pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Finds him over the middle. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, they go with Spiller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. The Lions there to recover.
Each of these guys on this Hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Dak to the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun is Prescott. This is hauled in by Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Blitz coming, Mahomes. It's on target to Moore. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's brought down after a short gain. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Yellow.
From the 41. He fires one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Brought in right side by Moore. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Gano for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And no luck. The Lions there to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Looking right, and he finds him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Complete. It's Ingram. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running, got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss.
Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turn.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created